Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. We're down here at the track and we're looking into basically an upgrade, because Regan hit this fence the other day, and this hole in the fence here we have to keep because the speedway next door, which is over there, who I rent this facility off, as far as they're concerned, this is just a car park. So the idea is it always has to have a hole or an opening for cars to be able to drive in and out, because apparently speedway people can't turn left or right coming in our front gate here. So we need to sort of make it usable for them, and it's always been a problem where Regan crashed into the wall anyway. He would have wrecked his car, there's no doubt about that, but we have had guys hit the plastic wall with his gappies and do just a bit more damage to their car than is preferable. And obviously because the plastic walls have given them, it's always been a sketchy part behind the wall, and we don't allow anybody to stand anywhere near there because of it. But what we want to do now is we're looking into doing a big sheet metal gate across here, which will be super thick, and basically we won't run plastic barriers here anymore, and if you stuff it up, you'll just bounce along the wall like you would if it was concrete. So we got Dan down here. Dan did a burnout for Adam LZ's video, and I thought it was somebody else. So yeah. I apologise online for that.
I didn't hit the shed.
Yeah. So if you do remember the LZ burnout video thing, there was 3 cars doing burnouts in a shed. Green S13 was one of them, and I tandem with him all the time when he comes here, so I should have known. But to be fair, when I was doing that with Adam, I only ever had really terrible quality and small snippets, and the shed looks exactly like a burnout in New Zealand where a guy crashes into a shed, and I was like, yeah, that's that shed in New Zealand. And no, it was Dan's shed out Toowoomba way, no, about half an hour, Jim Boomer, so about half an hour from here. So I was just doing some measuring up. I need to move the Raptor, well that'll be alright. And the basic idea is we want to follow the contour of the fence, so it accurately, so if you do come too wide and come out here and hit the wall, you won't be, you won't really feel any difference. And then on top of that, we're going to concrete in deep, what do you call things that would go into the ground?
Piles.
Piles, just piles.
Yeah, just concrete piles.
Yeah, so just deep concrete piles basically, so if it does get a really big hit, it's not going anywhere, and it'll basically not only just make the track a lot safer, but help lessen damage for cars. And that means with this area being safer, we'll run backwards track more often, which, backwards track is extremely advanced. It's how to explain it? Backwards track's definitely not for everybody. You have to be pretty damn confident and not be scared. And but if you are down for it, backwards track is so ridiculous fun. It is so much fun. It's amazing to hit. You're going to get so much speed, so much commitment, because it's a big high speed closing radius corner, and it's especially now backwards track. Backwards down into that back corner is so much fun. The way the corner banks up and stuff, and because of the banking, the amount of speed you carry back down here now is wild. So it definitely changes the game. And as you saw Regan have a little bingle, Regan was caught up in a little bit of I got cameras on my car, everyone's watching, trying a bit too hard. But it's easy to get into that situation when you're drifting. But Regan just transitioned too late, bald tyres, a combination of sort of things involved in Regan's accident. But we want to make it just safer and more fun for everybody else. And I hate these plastic barriers, honestly. I absolutely hate plastic barriers. There used to be tyre walls here. I hated them. I got rid of them. They're messy. When they do get hit, they can damage a car more than a concrete wall on a light hit, but they sort of save your car in a big hit. So it's a catch-22, but and I'm psyched. I think it's going to be rad if we can get a wall in here, like a proper gate, and just make the place more legit, more safe, and another spot where we can run the wall. Alright guys, so we do have a bit of a plan in place. He's going to get back to me on pricing. Hopefully it's something we can make happen, because yeah, I really want this. I think it'll be amazing for the track. Alright, so down here at Bunnings, got some bits for my car. I think I'm going to use this to mount my touchscreen touch thing in the ae86. But while I'm here, check this out. TE37s on a four-wheel drive. I want these for my car so bad, but I know on a four-wheel drive I'll just wreck them. But check this out. How rad do they look? And he's a subscriber. So he just said hi then. G'day mate, thanks for saying hi while I'm out here. He said he watches the vlogs every day. But that, with the T37s on a four-wheel drive, God, it looks so good. I would wreck it, and I don't have that much money to just throw away on shit. But man, it would be sick if I could. But oh, dreams. One day I'll have T37s on my four-while drive. Hold me to that, guys. All right, we're back at the house now, where I have a few of the bits that we've bought from Bunnings and whatnot while I was out. So cool. I've seen a couple of subscribers around today, and just it feels good, guys, when you guys, even when I'm not entirely paying attention, someone was up beside me like yelling shuckers and shibby, and I didn't hear him until like last second. And you know, I appreciate seeing all you guys around, so
Shibby
definitely don't be shy. What'd you say?
Shibby shuckers.
All right, so these are the things I've gone and got. I got Velcro because I want to Velcro my little switchboard. I'd rather Velcro it, that way I can remove it as a security thing, because you obviously won't be able to start it or anything if that's like that. I'm going to use this as a bracket. I'll be able to bend that into shape. I've gone and got hole saw pieces so I can hole saw out the bits of the bonnet where this need to go through. So I'm hoping that what I've got is a similar size so I can get these holes drilled in the bonnet. And Russ is coming around tonight, and we're gonna, I think, finish up on a lot of the dash and other bits and pieces as well. So yeah, we are doing filming with this car on Sunday. So guys, there is definitely going to be some quite possibly drift footage of this car on, I guess it would be Monday's or Tuesday vlog. So get excited for that. Otherwise, I'm going to get started on this little bit of stuff we've got to do before Russ gets here this afternoon, and we can get all the other stuff done. So yeah. So it's kind of difficult to work out where I want to mount this. So this little piece that I bought for the back is pretty spot on as far as sizing goes, but it's sort of working out if I want to put it like here, which would be quite cool because you've got your screen right there, and then you're looking down here and you've got your buttons, and it's not too bad for me to reach. Like, it's at a bit of a stretch. I don't know. Where it is, I feel like is good. It's just it is a little bit of a stretch to get to. But if I put it any further back, I feel like it'll be annoying or hard to get to or something. So the only other alternative I have is mounting it up on the roof here, which I might have a little tinker with because it would be pretty sweet. Alright, so I think I have a plan. What I'm intending to do is mount it up on top of the roll cage in a really cool spot. Just need to work out how exactly to attach it now, which I think is going to be by essentially Sikaflexing this to the roll cage, but I'll shape it to the roll cage, and it'll literally be up on the roll cage, so you imagine it'll be up on an angle like so above my head, and I'll be able to hit all the buttons required, and it'll keep the ribbon out of the way. I feel like it's going to keep everything out of the way. It's going to look super cool. I've always wanted buttons up there. I don't know why. And keeps the center console looking super clean and no chance of knocking anything, which is pretty important when it comes to building a track car and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to go for it, I think. Like, I'm pretty happy with the idea I've got in place, so I want to just go for it. Alright, so I have painted up this little bracket now, so it will look the goods while it's on there. Now I've got my Sikaflex. I'm going to add Sikaflex on both sides and then get it into the car. Hoping this works out, but I can't see why not. I've had wings on cars with Sikaflex at hundreds of kilometers an hour, literally like 200 plus, and not had any issues. So I'm sure Sikaflex will hold this small piece on really well. And I don't know, I think it's going to be pretty rad up there. Stoked. Now I'm on to the really scary bit, which is drilling a hole with a hole saw into my really nice bonnet. So I hope I can do this right and not make a big mess of my nice bonnet, because this little jiggy into my bonnet, it's really scary. Okay, holes are now drilled. I'm going to give them a clean up with my little Dremel tool here and then see if I can drop these into where they need to be. I'm pretty hopeful though, like the holes seem to line up pretty dead on with the pins. So I'm hopeful that it won't be too much hassle and I'll be able to get this done, but pretty happy with the job we've done so far. Well, I didn't even pull the Dremel out. That literally just plopped in, absolutely perfect. Nice and tight, super neat. So I'm just gonna chuck the grub screws in and bolt it up and then see if we can align the pins and we might be done. That's the look I was after. Black pin definitely suits a lot better than a silver pin would have, so I'm happy with that. Just need to see if it's all lined up right, which I really hope it is. Damn, I'm stoked on that. The other side in. So this is what we do, because it's threaded. We try this again for this, and it just... How perfect is that? That's actually mint. That almost locks in. Dude. That is absolute perfection. Alright, let's get the bits on the bottom and get rid of the Dremel. I went and got it out, got the power cords and everything ready to go. I don't even need to use it. Amazing. Alright, so we're getting there. This thing's starting to piss me off a little bit. Just trying to get it perfectly aligned. I found out that we could take the button out and actually align it. So hopefully now that I've aligned that without the button in, I'll be able to put these buttons here back in, and with any luck it'll open and close properly, because it hasn't been working so far, which is frustrating. Oh, so stoked. Bonnet pins are in now. I'm starting to sort of align the headlights. They're never going to be like super well aligned because of the style of rad support. I don't have the factory rad support in there. Ideally, I need better brackets to hold the headlights, but these are somewhat good, because if I do get a bump or something, they'll just move the headlights rather than break them. But yeah, super stoked on the way the bonnet's sitting. Obviously this car, you know, my quarters and that aren't sitting that straight. Like this quarter here comes in at the top. It's actually meant to sit out further. And then this one, probably, I'm not sure if it's the bonnet or the quarter panel or whatever, but the gap gets a little bit bigger at the top. I really can't be too picky on this car. Like I said, it's never going to be a show car. It's never going to be super duper clean, but it's still going to be like a wicked street track car, and it will still look reasonably clean. But I'm really starting to dig it now. I think I'm going to book in to get a windscreen done. So I just want a windscreen back in it now. I'm going to see how my Sikaflex is going on the roll cage and see if I can possibly stick a Velcro on my little unit to sort of show you guys where it sits. See what I can do. Alright, so I'll shut my garage door to probably try and give you guys a bit of a better idea. But this piece is going to go up here. So I'm going to Velcro this on now, just to kind of give you guys an idea. I just got some, I guess, generic heavy duty Velcro. It's meant to hold 3 kilos. So that thing that weighs like 300 grams should be completely fine. I'll stick this on here, stick it on the back of that, and I'm gonna just connect the wires just to like light everything up in here without the sun being a pain in the butt, and show you guys sort of what it looks like. Okay, so I'll be able to turn it on at the switch over there. That'll have all my switches that are literally, if you're looking at me here, they're just here. It's actually in a really nice spot. And that comes on, and then my dash will start to come on. as that boots up. Oh, there we go, and my screen will then start to boot up. And then literally all we'll have in the car is nothing. So you just have all your switches up here, screen over here, nothing that's unnecessary through the middle of the car. We'll probably put a little, I don't know if we'll put a little cover on that or not, because it is quite neat and it is out of sight really. You only see it when you're sitting in the car. Overall, I'm pretty amped. I know we need to run some lighting up in the roof here for when I want it. And overall, I think having it up there seems to be a pretty cool little system. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, I tried to start the car. Can't do that. Well, I didn't try and start it. I pressed the start button. But man, I'm amped. This is cool. The bonnet on, that's like pretty much on to stay now. And other than depending on what happens with paint. When Russ gets here, I guess I'll get him to run this line where he needs to run it. So the cabling, which I'm positive is long enough. Need to work on the kill switch properly. And we need to work on getting this cluster, probably getting this cluster off to paint realistically is something I need to do. So once Russell has like finalized this area in the dash, I will then get it out, get it down to paint. Same guy that painted the roll cage also specializes in plastic painting. So I'm going to see if he can take care of this dash piece, and getting close, man. I should have a short shifter here in the next few days. Unfortunately, cube shifters do not do a short shifter for the IS200 gearbox, but I've grabbed a Chinese short shifter. Grabbed a Chinese short shifter, see how it goes. A shorter shift with a length I'm reaching, and then I think I might try and order something off Likewise to bring it back towards me. Likewise, they're a company that do gear knobs and stuff, but they have like this thing which brings the shifter back towards you, which I might get. You know, I really just need this shifter an inch or two back, and I'll be super happy with this interior. But otherwise, I'm going to go and chill for a bit and wait for Russ to get here, I think. So I'm about at the length of my skill set until Russ gets here. I need your reaction to stuff I've done, because I'm proud of myself. All right, first of all, I know everyone will see it on the vlogs, but this is interesting for me because Russ knows how retarded I can be with cars. Bonnet pins?
Yeah, you've done well.
They actually mint, like, really nicely went in.
Very well done.
Like, super nicely done. Obviously, yeah, I've done a bit of stuff for the bonnet, but check out the thing.
You taped it up there.
No, the tape was just there. The tape can come off now.
Oh.
Sorry. Where's the tape? That can come off. The tape can come off. But it's actually a proper little bracket that I've painted and Sikaflexed up there.
Yeah, nice. Well done.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Just toot my own horn, guys. That's little intricate stuff like that I'm normally not great with, but I decided to spend a good chunk of today and try and get it done. But I'm really happy where it's come today. And, yeah. Russ can do electrical things.
Wire in the dash finally, and that'll be it for tonight.
Yep.
So we get everything dash worthy, so you can do a skid.
Yep. And then after that, it'll be just the boot stuff, basically, on lights in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sick. Well, it's more so once you've done the dash stuff, I can get that off before the end of the week to get painted and get it back before the weekend.
Yep.
All right, so Russ has done a lot of the, well, more of the dash wiring now. It's only 4 wires, but we didn't do it the other day, and I think you've been cleaning up some other stuff as well, right?
Cleaned up a few things. I didn't bring the correct crimp tools I needed to get the ECU pins in, so I didn't do the CAN bus wiring to the dash.
So show me.
Alright, ignition. Second ignition. Fuel. Starter.
the best bit, which I need to show you guys, the dash. It's working, man. It's so sick. It's quick too, like, seems pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it looks so good in there. Need to like, camera doesn't pick up how rad it is. So sick, eh? Then obviously the little switchboard up there with the light, now you can see it. That'll look fine at night, won't be too leery. I wonder if you can see it from the back window. No, you can't even, you can barely see it from the back window. Like, you have to sort of be under the car to see it. Dude, that is sick. Man, I'm so freaking stoked on this car. It's just getting better and better. Like, every day we do some work on it, it's just better and better and better. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how everything's gone today and just wrapped, man. And yeah, remember, you can get your own PowerTune digital dash. You go to powertunedigital.com if you want to get your own. You can use a discount code below. Have a look in my description. There's a discount code for them. Otherwise, if you want to try and win yourself one of their dashes, because I am giving one of these bad boys away, grab yourself any merch off my site. Depending on the size of the merch is how many entries you'll get in. So a regular sticker is 1 entry. Window banner is 3 entries, and so on. It sort of works like that. But check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a really good day for the 86. Good day for me. A lot of good responses on yesterday's video with wifey and all their tats, so I'm pretty happy about that one. I wasn't sure how it's going to be received, but thank you so much for watching, guys. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, become a member if you want to. Peace out.